Welcome to Lives Across Cultures, Voices from Japan. I'm your host, Daria, and today I'll be interviewing Naomi. Hi, Naomi. I'm really glad to have you here, and I feel like we're going to have a pretty interesting interview, so I'm really excited to dive into it. So firstly, could you state your full name and briefly introduce your background, please?
Hello, everyone. My name is Adela Naomi Kikuchi, and I'm from Argentina.
Well, how old are you?
I am
Your
16.
nationality? 16?
I am half Japanese, half from Argentinian.
Is your mom Argentinian?
Yes.
Yes.
And my dad is Japanese.
Were you born here?
I was born in Argentina.
Oh, when did you move here?
I didn't exactly move. I did half kindergarten in Argentina, the other half in Japan.
Oh.
And then first, second grade, I did it in Japan here. And then 3rd to 7th, I did it in Argentina, and I came back like 3 years ago.
Oh, that's interesting. So is your mother tongue Spanish or Japanese?
Yes, my mother tongue is Spanish.
Okay. And how did you learn Japanese or relearn, because you did a little bit of school in Japan and then you moved back and then you moved back to Japan again?
Well, yeah, I did a lot of moving.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned Japanese, number one. Number two, in Argentina, I used to go to a Japanese school.
Oh.
It was for Nikkei. So I used to study there a little. But my teacher from that school told my mom that I should not come to this Japanese school because the level was too low for me.
Really?
Yes. So
She told you not to come here?
like not to come to that school in Argentina
Ah.
that teaches Japanese, because the Japanese level there was low for me, and I was
Okay.
getting bored in class. So she said you should take her to a bilingual school
In Argentina?
in Argentina,
Okay.
and that's how I learned English.
So you were learning both English and Japanese?
I stopped learning Japanese, and I just probably like 4th grade. And then I just focused on like Spanish and English.
So were the classes in Japanese or Spanish, English? What language?
Well, the
was?
classes from that other school, like Japanese or Spanish, were in Spanish and Japanese.
Okay. So when you moved here, did you face like any issues with the language, Japanese? Or
Actually, with hiragana and katakana, I was like, perfect. It was totally fine. But kanji,
you didn't learn kanji.
I only learned like 1st, 2nd grade because I studied here in Japan 1st, 2nd grade. But then I don't know, like 3rd grade, 4th grade kanji. So
Okay. But how about like speaking?
speaking, I can speak more than I can read or.
Okay.
My listening is also pretty good. It's not the best.
So you can have a normal conversation in Japanese. Okay. Did you overcome the not the language barrier, but like not being able to write kanjis, or are you still learning kanjis
I'm still learning.
by yourself?
Yeah. No, I actually have a teacher.
Like
She
a
can-
tutor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's a teacher in another school, and she's an English teacher. That's why she knows English and Japanese. So she's teaching me Japanese in English.
Okay, that's interesting. Is it like a school? Like, do you go to her, or
Her
does
house.
she like? Oh, you go to her house.
Yeah.
Does that happen like every week, every month?
Every week,
So once a week.
once a week.
Okay. All right. So you said you moved here 3 years ago,
Yeah.
right? What are some things that you like and dislike about Japan, or just living in Japan in general?
Really, really like that people are just so kind and respectful. And like every time you go to a fancy place and you buy something, they just put everything like, how do you say that? Just beautiful.
They make it look pretty.
They make it look so pretty.
And elegant.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really like that.
Anything else you like about Japan?
The food?
Really?
Food
What's
is
your
really-
favorite food?
Yakisoba. Udon.
Ah, right. It's really good.
The best one in the world.
Yeah. And what do you dislike about Japan?
I don't want to be me. I hate this how school works.
The school system.
I hate the school system.
You hate the school system. What do you hate about it in particular?
They're just so strict.
A lot of rules, right?
Yeah, a lot. Too many rules.
What's your least favorite rule about our school, for example?
That you can't wear any accessories to school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's boring if you don't have any accessories.
Yeah. So is there anything you'd like to change about the school system to improve it?
Yes, I would really like to change how the grading test method, because if you don't get a high enough score, you will get the akaten.
What is that?
That is, for example, in your class, if the average is 60, for example, and you need to take more than 30 on your score to pass the test.
Oh, and if you get less, then it's akaten.
It's akaten. And if you just gain a lot of akaten, you can go to second grade or third grade.
You're going to have to repeat the year.
Yes.
Okay, so how would you change that?
I would put a certain score. For example, if people just get more than 30, they could 30 or 25 or something. They could
no matter the average.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just redo the test.
Oh.
And if in that test they get like 50 or more, they pass.
Okay.
That's the Argentina method.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so it's pretty different from the Japanese one. Okay, understood. I want to ask you a more personal question.
Okay.
Did you ever experience bullying or discrimination in Japan or in Argentina?
No, never.
No, never? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so glad to hear that because I've interviewed Naomi in the past. She's a dear friend of mine, and she shared a lot of bad and touching experiences she had in Japan as a foreigner, and I'm really glad to hear that you never had one of those. So I'm glad. Okay, so you said you moved a lot between Argentina and Japan, but since you moved back to Japan, what was the most difficult thing for you to get used to?
Well, first, definitely the language.
Right.
Because it's so different.
Yeah, the language barrier.
Yeah. And like just the letters and everything's just so different.
Kanji.
Kanji is the worst. That was the most difficult part, definitely.
What about foreigners after moving from other countries to Japan? What do you think they would have more difficulty getting used to?
So based on what I know, in other countries people are like just so loud.
Right, that's true. Japan is a very quiet country.
Very, very quiet country. So maybe just try to get used to like being more quiet.
Especially in public places.
Exactly.
Trains.
Like the train, for example.
Yeah.
You can't speak on
the phone.
Yeah.
There are a lot of rules to follow in Japan.
Yeah. So maybe like just the rules. Like, used to
get educated about the rules in Japan.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask you a pretty controversial question. It's a topic that has been talked about quite a lot in Japan, especially. What do you think about the number of foreigners increasing in Japan from your perspective?
I actually think it's a really good thing because Japan needs since the population of Japan is really old.
It's increasing, right?
Yeah. So I really think that foreigners are just helping to just get better. And Japan is also like a very not mind open,
closed-minded
country. So I think by foreigners coming to Japan, they will just open their minds to the world and stuff.
Yeah, I think so too. It could be a really good opportunity for Japanese people to also get used to other countries since they live on an island and they don't really have,
there's ocean.
A lot of there's just the ocean. But do you think there are any bad sides of this? I mean, immigration.
Well, there might be like a small possibility like that Japanese culture like would just get changed, like it will get different because
Right.
foreigners they try to learn, but sometimes they don't understand like 100%, so maybe they change the story or
It's hard
something.
to get used to a
Yeah.
different culture. I wanted to ask you a more personal question now. Have you ever struggled with your identity?
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot. For example, when I'm in Argentina and people ask me like, "Where are you from?" I first think for like a second like,
Right.
should I say Argentina because I'm in Argentina and I was born in Argentina, or should I say Japanese because I'm half Japanese and my dad is Japanese?
It's pretty confusing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I am in Argentina, so I decided like when I'm in Argentina, I just say I'm Japanese, and when I'm in Japan, I just say I'm Argentinian.
Because it's easier for you?
People would just get surprised.
You say that because it would be easier for other people to understand your nationality?
Maybe,
identity?
yeah.
But what about you? What would you like to say?
Both. Like
Right. You're both Argentinian and Japanese.
But like for example, when people ask you where are you from, you can only say one country because it's the country like you were born, right?
I totally get this because when I went to Canada, it was a pretty international environment, and people were asking each other, "Oh, where are you from? What's your name?" And when they asked me this question, I was like, "Hold on, I'm Romanian, but I was born in Italy, but then I moved to Japan." So it gets a little confusing, and I had to like always tell this long story. So I totally understand you. Yeah. So since we're talking about culture and identity, which culture do you think influenced your personality more?
Probably, I'm not a like really talkative person actually, so I think Japanese culture just punched me. Because in Argentina, everyone it's like, why are you so quiet? You're just standing there.
Oh, but what about for Japanese people? Do you think you're on the quiet side?
Actually, for Japanese people think like I'm in the middle. I'm not I'm not so loud, but I'm
not
also,
too loud, but not too
it's just
quiet.
in the middle.
This is a personal like curiosity, but what language does your family speak at home? I'm really curious because me and my mom speak Italian and Romanian mixed, and sometimes we also add a little bit of English. So it's, I know, it gets a little like confusing and tiring, but how about you?
For example, at home when I talk with my mom, I speak in Spanish and maybe just a little bit of Portuguese.
You can speak Portuguese?
Yes, just a little.
Really? I didn't know
little.
that. When did you learn Portuguese? In Argentina?
A year ago, Duolingo.
Right, because Spanish and Portuguese are similar.
Bird. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
What about your dad?
And with my dad, when we talk at home, we speak in Japanese.
Right.
But sometimes,
Can he speak Spanish?
Nothing. He can only say hello.
How did your dad? How do they communicate?
My mom learned Japanese.
Oh, so she learned it for him.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they speak Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So this is another curiosity of mine, but do you ever feel like you understand people faster or better because you naturally learn to see things from two cultural perspectives?
Yes, I actually do.
Yeah. When, for example?
For example, when a person, like somebody I know, like my friend or something, feels sad, bad, or something's wrong, I feel like I can feel it.
You feel it too?
It's like they just...
You connect.
Yeah, I just connect. And I can just feel what they're feeling. Like if they're so happy, I can just see. When I text with friends, I feel how they feel only by the text.
Oh.
It's weird, I know. But I really can't feel it. Like if somebody's like sad, I can feel it by just the text. It's just how they write.
The way they write?
Yeah.
And you understand?
I can just feel it.
And you're right about that feeling?
Most of the time.
Okay, that's interesting.
Hidden talent.
Hidden talent. Now, given the fact that you've had a lot of interesting experiences in your past with your moving around and your personal opinions as well on Japan and Argentina, If you could pass one lesson from your experience of being half Argentinian and half Japanese to younger mixed kids, what would it be?
I would highly recommend to learn English. It will make their life just easier and like, for entering university, getting a job, like the whole world. International. English is the international language.
That's true. That's true. It's gonna make your life so much more easier. Yeah, I agree with that.
Same.
Okay, now for my last question, is there something you wish Japanese people understood better or more about foreigners?
Yes.
What is it?
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm. Oh my god.
It's just so good, and I use sarcasm so much. I wish
They don't
they could
really
understand
have
it.
this like sarcasm thing in their culture.
Yeah, they
right?
don't even have like the translation of the word sarcasm.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist for them.
Yeah, so I was in Australia like a few weeks ago, and I was with my friend, and she's Japanese, right? And we went in Australia, and we were like with our host family, and like our host family did the like, sarcasm joke or something, and she was like, "Really? Are you serious?" And I was like, "No."
You had to explain to her that it was a joke.
Yeah, and she didn't understand like what I was saying. So like my host family and I we were all trying to explain her what sarcasm was until she got it.
Did she get it?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty gullible. Yeah. But it's, in Japanese we would say shoganai. Like, how do you translate that in English? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You either get it or don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, this is the end of this interview with Naomi, and you're listening to Lives Across Cultures, Voices from Japan. This was your host, Daria. See you in the next episode. Bye!
Adios.